It's Madden NFL 24. And up next is the Texans' field-stretching tight end. He had a touchdown last week, the cherry on top of a ton of yardage. It's the Texans and the Jaguars, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Hyde. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Now the numbers for Pierce last week, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. Off the play fake. Hyde. And his throw here's incomplete. The Texans are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20, Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Man, we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 1st and 10, Hyde. That's complete. It's Collins. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. This defense for the Jags, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Throwing on 1st down. Hyde, short throw into the hands of Jordan. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off play action. Hyde. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Off the play fake. Hyde. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve, 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he is going to have a Jags first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. On the counter, ETN. A little jerk. Throw an opening, and there he goes. 91 yards now for ETN, and he's got a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run with ETN. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. 3rd and 12.
It's now 3rd and 12.
Looking to throw. Hyde. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Returnable here from the 38. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Short throw to Disley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This now a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Hyde. This one left side caught by Collins. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. High. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Back to throw. Hyde. And he comes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
But what looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devon Hamilton. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Matt Ariza now on to punt this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars getting set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now here's Bradley Pinion now. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Texans will take over. So here are the Texans to take over. They were winners last week over Tennessee, and they've got the lead here as well. They start this drive out 1st and 10. A quick throw, but incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. a nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. High over the middle. He gets it to Collins. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. High. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Hyde. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the 1st half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Pierce now up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. High. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the run. Back to throw. Hyde. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point try now from Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Etienne once more, and he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dameon Pierce taking the field with the rest of the Texans offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Hyde got a man. It's Collins complete. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Hyde. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Going for it with Pierce. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd down, Lawrence. And this will be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Will Anderson able to record his 5th sack of the season. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coat. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And the half will begin with a touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Here's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, they go right back to Pierce.
Able to avoid him at the 40. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Hand off left side, Pierce.
A beautiful fake. Powering his way forward. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That's another Houston Texans.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hyde.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is now 24.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, Etienne once more.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Houston's offense taking over again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
It'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play.
The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 22.
They'll look to Etienne to start things out.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Lawrence, now this is Etienne on the draw.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
Dameon Pierce taking the field with the rest of the Texans offense.
He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And he'll He'll get up to the 43-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Here's Pierce on the counter.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Off play action. Hyde. He's got Jordan complete right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
Ooh, the juke.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 122 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
On first down, Hyde eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. To throw on second down. Hyde. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Texans have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jerry Hughes, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
On second down, here's Lawrence.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Lawrence will throw.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Lawrence. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 10-yard line.
Another tote for Etienne.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive.
Now Lawrence.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Give to Pierce.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Now a handoff for Pierce. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hyde.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Hyde.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And shoves him off at the 20. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Another carry for Pierce.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first?